400 people alive, meanwhile 5 people dead. So this accident happened at Haneda Airport. Firstly, Haneda Airport is placed at Ota, Tokyo. So this accident consists of two aeroplanes, which is the Coast Guard and Airbus A350. So what actually happened is the collision between these two planes make a heavy big hit and and cause a fire around the runway.
Where it was like just a normal landing and then just a big hit.
Everyone say the chance of survive for the passengers are slim because this event happened at night. So the vision is decreased and people don't know what actually happened at the runway. But God help us. Many people survive because they are going out from the plane in a short time. So from the NBC News, one survivor stated that I could say it was a miracle. We are going to die if we are late.
You're lucky. Like everyone on our plane's lucky to be alive.
This say that the crew handled the event very well. So in this video, we are going to talk about the cause of the event, the solution the Japanese airline take, and the future plan to prevent this accident come again for the future. Now, let's watch the video about an experience during this accident happened from one of the survivors that has been introduced.
生きた心地はしなかったですね。こう着陸するときに結構強い揺れがあって、でこう気がついて窓を見るとこう火花が散ってて燃えていて、その後そうですね、停止してから1分ないぐらいで煙が充満してきて、煙でちょっと前の方見えなくて、でもこう前の方はどうやら空いていてスロープも降りてるみたいなところで、前の方から行こうとしたんですけど、こう人が結構いて、前の方は無理だっていうことで待っていたら、後ろの方がこうスロープ降りて、そこから降りて逃げたって感じですね。叫び声とか CA さんの方も結構大きい声で誘導なさってて、やっぱり叫び声みたいなのはありましたが、比較的落ち着いて皆さん席立たずに座って待っていたので、スムーズに避難できたかなと思います。一応そのスマートフォンだけポケットで持ってたので、スマートフォンだけ持って、それ以外の荷物は多分全て燃えてしまってるかなと思います。飛行機乗ると初めにこう避難のビデオとか流れると思うんですけど、そういうのはやっぱりしっかり見て、やっぱ頭に入れとくべきだなっていうのは本当に改めて思いましたね。
This incident has attracted the whole world's attention. People around the world must have been curious how such this incident could have occurred. So, now let's talk about what caused the crash happen. From what had been reported by media, this incident has been caused by several factors. Firstly, the initial factor of the incident was that the Coast Guard plane did not have an ADS-B transponder. What is ADS-B transponder? An ADS-B transponder is an automatic dependent surveillance broadcast. It is a performance-based surveillance technology that is more precise than radar. ADS-B uses a trick transponder, typically combined with a GPS, to transmit highly accurate positional information to a traffic control tower and also directly to other aircraft. ADS-B is seen as being vital to maintaining future-efficient airspace management in busy airspace. This is why it has been one of the factors of the incident because an air traffic control and the Japan Airlines plane took a hard time to notice the Coast Guard plane without the ADS-B transponder. Meanwhile, the air traffic control also did not spot the Coast Guard plane on the 34R runway. Since the incident occurred at night, which was on 5:45 p.m. Japan time, the vision of the air traffic control becomes limited. At night, the runway area is illuminated only by the runway lights, which can sometimes confuse the air traffic control. In the incident involving the Coast Guard plane, it appears that the air traffic control was unable to recognize that the plane was on the runway due to the lack of visibility caused by the limited lighting. The Coast Guard plane should be on holding point, which is Charlie 5, but is already lined up on the runway for takeoff. Consequently, the air traffic control assumed that the plane was in the correct position. The pilot of Japan Airlines was also unable to detect the presence of the Coast Guard plane on the runway because the same reason.
This video shows us the simulation of how the horrific tragedy happened on 2nd January 2024. The air traffic controller at the Haneda airport gave an order to the Coast Guard plane, which is the JA722A, to taxi to the holding point Charlie 5.
Japan 166, hot 21.
Altitude target delivery number 0 people like don't up in the 3 foot stated. We have the pattern. They get through the
But at the same time, the Japan Airlines plane got the permission to land on the 34R runway. The surveillance cameras revealed that the Coast Guard plane mistakenly lined up on the 34R runway before the impact.
CS 160, 348, continue approach, Japan 166, good evening.
Both planes collided on the 34R runway and caused a raging fire at the airport. The Haneda Tower straightaway informed all the waiting planes for departure to hold on and wait for further instructions. All the runways closed under air traffic controller instruction. The aircraft rescue and firefighting squad took an immediate action before the nearby fire station sent their troops to extinguish the fire.
Japan 10, we have a fire on the runway 248. Japan 131, hold it on ground. Japan 166, go around. Japan 166, going around.
Japan 166, thank you. Gliding 030, maintain 4000.
0304000, Japan 166.
or departure from runway 3 to we update over from runway 3 to right.
On the partners.
Accident happens from runway 2 for right.
So all traffic have to out from the sudden traffic. All sections of the attract runway 3 for left hand side both closed. All runway is closed. All runway closed.
Okay, so regarding from what had happened previously, various authorities had their say in this situation and respectfully played their parts to handle it effectively in a way that could satisfy everyone. So the passengers gave to each their own excellent cooperation to the cabin crews, and all of them managed to escape and evacuate the area within 90 seconds, which is actually quite exceptional. So Haley O'Sullivan Jakob's sister, who is also one of the survivors of the incident, quoted that it felt like a long time. However, they got out in the short time. So to help you guys understand this further in a more complex way, what she was trying to actually say was time was when they were all in that hectic situation, when they were all in that hectic moment of a situation, time felt as if it has stopped. This may be due to the fact that such a situation could have surely struck the presence of panic in everyone that was involved. Hence, that could maybe be the reason why she said what she said. And yeah, however, to give credit where it's due, the reason why this situation was handled successfully was mainly due to the fact that the cabin crew that was on duty at the time was excellently trained and did play their part exceptionally well. To give credit where it is due, the cabin crew, the reason why the mission was such a huge success was mainly due to the fact that the cabin crew that was present at the time was exceptionally trained, and they did such a successful job in getting the passengers out of the area of the incident.
On the other hand, the air traffic control ATC responded quickly and calmly to the accident. They issued the instruction for all departing planes from runway 24R to hold their position and directed all incoming planes to divert to all nearby airports, including Narita Airport and Osaka Kansai. Additionally, Haneda Airport has been temporarily shut down until the incident fully resolved.
They are very committed to ensuring the safest possible air travel for their passengers. To achieve this, they have developed several initiatives for the future. First, they will be implementing a collision avoidance system in all planes to prevent any potential crashes. The system will use radar and other technology to detect and alert pilots of any potential collisions. Secondly, they will be installing automated flight control systems like compact autopilot to increase flight safety. These systems will provide stability augmentation, attitude retention, and flight takeover modes, which are reducing pilot workload and increase safety. Lastly, they will be implementing an advanced flight control system with enhanced weather monitoring and prediction technology. This system will ensure that pilots have the most up-to-date information regarding weather conditions, which are reducing potential flight risks. We can see that they are very committed to providing a safe and secure flying experience to all their passengers. And these initiatives are a testament to that commitment.
In a nutshell, we have gained knowledge about the whole situation of the accident, the solution taken by a Japanese airline, and the plan for preventing the accident from happening again. In our opinion, every airplane must have an advanced safety system to ensure that the safety of passengers. This not only guarantees that everyone's journey and experiences traveling with an airplane are safe, but it also instills confidence in people to choose plane as their preferred mode of transportation when traveling around the world. We hope that all proactive approaches taken by Japan Airlines can rest assured that the air travel remains as one of the safest way to explore the world.
Alright,